This presentation of the 60th Bryan Jubilee Parade is brought to you by Landmark GM just off the square in Bryan and by Bryan Ford Lincoln Mercury. Stop out today and drive one. By the Ohio Gas Company, since 1914 delivering your best energy value through natural gas. That's the Ohio Gas Company of Northwest Ohio. Lester's Diner, in the heart of downtown Bryan since 1965, good home cooking away from home at Lester's Diner. And by the Bryan Chamber of Commerce. Make plans now to join us September 4th for our annual Bryan Burger Battle, coming up September 4th at the Bryan Moose.
Welcome to the 2010 lineup for the Bryan Jubilee Parade, and it's just starting to get underway. The Bryan Jubilee Parade is celebrating its 60th year this year. I'm Bill Priest, and it's my pleasure to be able to present you the parade here as they go by the reviewing stand here, and really looking forward to a wonderful parade. We've got a great lineup here. We've got 3 judges here who volunteered to help judge the parade. Charlotte Uran, Nikki Bassett, and Denny Phillips are judges here, and they're going to be working hard judging the units as they come by. They judge them on originality, the use of theme, the effort, display, and the coloration. We've got a gorgeous day to have a parade here, and we're really looking forward to seeing all the units coming by here today. We're glad you joined us, and boy, we just got a gorgeous day to enjoy this 60th anniversary parade, the Bryan Jubilee Parade, 60 years strong. Oh, they missed a couple of years a little earlier in the history of this parade, but overall 60 years of Jubilee parades coming down the streets here in Bryan. And what a day. We've got a glorious sunshiny day with some white fluffy clouds in the sky to enjoy this parade here today. The culmination of the Bryan Jubilee coming up here, the parade, always a big event here. And it's being led off this year by the Bryan Police Department. Both with a driven unit and the riders, the bike riders, and then we've got the color guard, and of course it's always proper to stand when the American flag comes by. Driving the Bryan Police Department unit is Steve Grimes. He's got Elizabeth and Tegan Grimes in there, and Mara Smith is with them. We also have the 2 riders from the Bryan Police Department Bicycle Patrol, Mario Rodriguez and Corey Bush.
Okay, 41 is not here yet.
Following them is the color guard for the parade, the American Legion coming by. The VFW here leading the parade. Our veterans who provided, I can't say enough about our veterans, provided us a free country both in wartime and peacetime. We remember those who are serving today and offering their lives. We thank you for your service and for your help, and having you here is an honor. Thank you very much. We're reminded the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 2489 remembers their comrades who are listed as prisoners of war missing in action. The price Americans have paid the last 234 years, over 394,000 POWs, MIA totals over 164,000. The table that you see on this float is symbolic, set for one. It's small, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner alone against his oppressors. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms. The single red rose displayed in a vase reminds us of the families and loved ones of their comrades in arms who keep the faith awaiting their return. The red ribbon tied so prominently on the vase, reminiscent of the red ribbon worn upon the lapel and breasts of thousands who bear witness to their unyielding determination to demand a proper accounting of our missing. The candle is lit, symbolizing the upward reach of their unconquerable spirit. The slice of lemon is on the bread plate to remind us of their bitter fate. The salt upon the bread plate, symbolic of the family's tears as they wait. The glass inverted because they cannot toast with us this night. The chair is empty. They're not here, but we remember them. Until the day they come home, we remember them. Bryan VFW Post 2489. They're also with us here today, providing some goodies for the kids coming by. We're certainly glad to see them here today. Williams County Sheriff Kevin Beck giving us some leading off the law enforcement patrol here that we've got during the Jubilee Parade. Good to see you, Sheriff. Right behind Sheriff Beck, we've got Scott Pollock from the Pioneer Police Department. Good to have you here today, Scott. Thank you. The Montpelier Police Department represented here, that's Tara Landis, who's driving through the parade here today. We appreciate all the members of our law enforcement who provide so much time keeping us safe, putting their own lives on the line so that we can have a safe community. Jason Raymond from Stryker is here today. We also want to remember all of the volunteers, the special deputies, and the reserve units who are helping to have a safe parade here today. Thank you guys for doing all of that. From the Defiance Sheriff's Department, Dan Kreitz is with us. Good to have the Defiance County Sheriff with us. Thank you. From West Unity Police Department, Adam Kuntz is with us. Adam, thank you for being here. And from the Edgerton Police Department, Rochelle Delno is with us. So thank you for coming, Rochelle. The Bryan Fire Department, also a group of people who volunteer, put their lives on the line to rescue people, to keep them safe from fire. And they're coming through with their color guard here today. We thank you for that. Absolutely. They deserve a round of applause and our thanks for the hours that they spend in training, for the work that they do, dropping their lives at any time that they get a call. So we appreciate them coming through here today. Thank you very much. Chief Bruce Siders, Assistant Chief Doug Poole, the Bryan Fire Department. This is Engine 21 leading off here. That's firefighter EMT Tyson Engstrom driving that 1998 Sutphen unit, pumper. They keep these units so nice. Engine 22 being driven by Captain Leonard Bauer. That's a 1979 Mack. That originally was an engine from New York City that they refurbished and have kept going here all these years. Bryan Fire Department, good to have you guys doing that. Engine 23, driven by firefighter and EMT April McLean. That's a 1984 Pierce unit. She's driving there today. The rescue unit, number 25, driven by firefighter John Robbins, 1986 Summit unit, ready to go to provide rescue support anytime that's needed. Not only in the city of Bryan, but of course in the outlying areas, and with the support that each fire department gives each other, the mutual aid that they provide, they can be providing help for all kinds of people. This is tanker number 26, driven by firefighter EMT Greg Greiser. It's a 2004 International and an SSS. They've got the little pool that they put up for fires out in the country. Fill that up and they can get the water out to fight all kinds of fires. Here's the big tower unit. driven by firefighter EMT Jason Mannon. 1994 Sutphen tower unit, 100 feet up in the air it can go, and you need to fight a fire up high, you can do that. I think I see Sparky there too. Hi, Sparky. Tim Janovich on the back there helping out. Director of Williams County Communications, Emergency Management Agency. Truck number 28, driven by firefighter EMT Eric McLean. Get a lot of grass fires and those kind of things. We have the Hazmat 1, driven by firefighter EMT Chris Cullis. It's 1988 International response to hazardous materials incidents in Williams County and surrounding areas. We appreciate all of you being here today. What a great department. Something you can really be proud of here in Bryan. And we've got the foam unit, number 20. Driven by firefighter Dustin Gillette. At least it's supposed to be. It's nice to see the mutual aid and the camaraderie among fire departments here. We've got from Alberton, Mill Creek Township, their fire department, our big nice tanker there, gorgeous unit. Tony Carpenter's the chief there at Alberton, Matt Cox the assistant chief. I will do the best I can here. I may not always get everybody right, but I try really hard. From Edgerton, got a nice unit. I saw Scott Blue there. That's probably him driving. Hey, Scott, good to see you. He's the chief there. Bill Siebenauer, the assistant chief. That's a nice engine, too. Thanks for being in the Bryan Jubilee Parade. From Eden, Florence Township, got a nice pumper unit here. Jay Klingler's the chief there. David Moore, the assistant chief. We appreciate having, that's Kenny Lyons in there. Hi, Kenny. Good to see you. From Madison Township, Kunkel Fire Department, Rod Baker's the chief, Al Lacombe, the assistant chief. By the way, Kunkel always has a 4th of July celebration, but because it falls on Sunday this year, they're moving it to Monday, July the 5th. So, you want a great parade and through Kunkel, it's on July the 5th this year. Thanks for being here. Montpelier Fire Department. Those nice fluorescent colors that you can see in the Montpelier Fire Department. Dale Fritsch is the chief. Steve Moore, the assistant chief. Good to have you here in the parade here today. Wonder how many volunteers they get to ride in those during a parade. Lots of fun. From Pioneer, we've got their rescue pumper unit. Dennis Fackler, the chief. Roger Swank, the assistant chief there. Engine 71, sharp-looking vehicle. From Stryker, Springfield Township, we've got the rescue unit number 87. They just got refurbished, looks great. Craig Keppy, the chief. Mick Blevins, the assistant chief with Tad Schindeldecker. Appreciate you being here today. Right behind them is Brady Township, West Unity. Here today, they just had their big gathering there. Their chief is Randy Borton, and Jim Eisel is the assistant chief there. Good to have you here today. And right behind them, Tiffin Township Fire Department. Big celebration in Evansport this year. Their 175th celebration is a week from today, and it's also the 70th anniversary of the Tiffin Township Fire Department. They're going to be celebrating in Evansport. Here comes our Grand Marshal of this year's Bryan Jubilee Parade, Bill Yaris, who has been in every one of the Bryan Jubilee parades helping out or being among them, except when he was in service. He's riding in a 1964 Ford Galaxy owned by Jerry Spangler, driven by Sam Brubaker, and his great-granddaughter Samantha is in there with him. Congratulations, Bill. Mayor Doug Johnson from Bryan here. Good to see you, Mayor. There's Doug coming along here. Good to have you in the parade here today. And the city council members, Keith Day and Mark Kelly, coming through the parade. Hi, Keith. There's Mark. Good to see you guys. Looks like a fun ride. Nice air conditioning today. And we have the pleasure of the Bryan High School Marching Band under the direction of Richard Will. Let's listen to them. The Bryan High School Marching Band there. That's great. Bryan Senior Center here. They're on the move. This bus is driven every day for medicals and trips and for the senior citizens of Williams County. They've got plenty of upcoming events they're going to be doing too. WBCL is up next, your contemporary Christian music station in the Bryan area. WBCL aimed at your heart 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In the WBCL van, say hello to Larry Bauer, WBCL News Director there. Family-friendly, commercial-free, WBCL on 89.5 FM or on the web at WBCL.org. Williams County Commissioner Bryan Davis here. Oh, Bryan, getting a nice tan there today, aren't you? Enjoying yourself. You ought to. That's great. He says, re-elect Bryan Davis, Williams County Commissioner. And right behind him, we've got State Senator Steve Buer, representing 10 counties in Northwest Ohio, including Williams County. Hi, Senator. How are you doing, Steve? Good to see you today. Senator Buer, pleased to be here and represent this great part of Ohio. Right behind him, we've got Lou Hilkert, Williams County Commissioner. Hi, Lou. Says it's great to serve the people of Williams County, and I appreciate the county's support. And right behind Lou is Al Word, Williams County Commissioner. Hello, Al. Good, good. I'm doing good. You too. How'd you get Sheila to drive for you there? Oh, no. It always costs me. Why shouldn't it cost somebody else too, right? All right. We got Curves coming for you here. It's great to be at Curves, they say. Curves is designed for women, featuring a complete 30-minute workout and weight management program that is fun, fast, and safe. They also feature Curve Smart, the most advanced fitness technology in the world. This personal coaching system will ensure you get maximum benefits based on your specific fitness need. Curves in Bryan. Williams County Democrats are up next. The Williams County Democratic Party urges all to buy Made in America. They say help save American jobs. The Williams County Democratic Party. Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers here. They're the home of the boneless Chipotle wings. They say watch for their new salads coming in July at Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers in Bryan. Kim Herman, Williams County Clerk of Courts, taking a nice ride through the parade here today. Hi, Kim. Good to have you here today. And right behind Kim, we've got Williams County Treasurer Sharon Helbig, serving her second term, driven by Jim Helbig. Again. Gets all the good duties, don't you, Jim? You betcha. All right. And money, too, I'll bet. I'll bet you get lots for that. From Auburn, here's Froggy 106.7 with the most variety and most fun of the Hoosier, Ohio. Tune in to Woodrow and the Froggy Morning Show, middays with Maggie, afternoons with Jeff DeWeese, and nights with Carrie Cruz. It's Froggy 106.7. Williams County Auditor right behind them, Deb Nestor. Nice Mustang there. Have a nice, enjoyable ride through the parade, huh? You betcha. And right behind her is Patsy Mealer, Williams County Recorder. Getting a nice ride through the parade here. Maybe some future county recorders in there. Who knows? Getting to ride along. All right behind them, we got some people doing karate here. This is Friends Karate of Bryan, teaching students of all ages authentic and traditional martial arts, which will assist in balancing mind, body, and spirit. Thank you. They leads to a more productive and enhanced way of life. Friends Karate. I like it. Here comes the mainstay of the Bryan Jubilee Parade, celebrating their 159th year, the Bryan City Band. Now under the direction of Terry Krause. You can give them applause as they come by. They deserve it. Let's listen to Bryan City Band. With concerts on Wednesday night in front of the Williams County Courthouse and that beautiful gazebo that they have there, the Bryan City Band. Right behind them, we've got the Girl Scouts. This is the Algoma Girl Scouts coming through our parade here. Nice to see them. Right behind them, we've got the Williams County. We were just talking about the courthouse. Here it comes. Right through the parade, the Williams County Historical Society. This replica was created in celebration of the 100th anniversary of the Williams County Courthouse in 1989. At 121 years old, the courthouse continues to be a symbol in our county, and the Historical Society showing it off here.